Good afternoon, family, friends, and peers from near and far. Welcome to the Class of 2024's commencement ceremony.
We counted down the years, months, and maybe even minutes until this day, and now we're here.
Congratulations, Class of 2024, on this impressive milestone.
We politely ask you all to silence your cell phones to avoid disruption during the ceremony. Now, please rise for the presentation of the colors.
Gentlemen, please remove hats and remain standing for the national anthem.
Thank you to the JROTC Color Guard and to Ms. Friel and the Commencement Singers.
Throughout these 4 years, we have all learned lessons, whether that be the branches of government or the periodic table. But the most important lesson we've learned is perseverance.
We're all gathered here today because when we were faced with challenges, we persevered. There's no doubt that it wasn't always easy, and sometimes we needed to ask for help.
As a class, we can find comfort in knowing that when we think of Atholton, it won't be the test scores we remember, but rather the friendships and community that made our hearts feel so fulfilled.
At this time, we would like to invite Principal Novak to give his welcoming remarks.
Welcome to the commencement exercise for the Atholton High School graduating class of 2024. This has been a long anticipated celebration for all of our seniors and their families and friends. To set the tone for this dignified and prestigious occasion, we ask the following. Please kindly turn off all of your electronic devices or set them to vibrate. Applaud in a respectful manner and refrain from calling out names. Everyone in the audience would like to hear the names of their graduate. Therefore, we request that you do not blow or use air horns or any other device that would impede the ability of anyone in the audience from hearing the names of the graduates. Please applaud and show celebration when all rows of graduates have been called and received their diplomas. Thank you for working with us to make this a very dignified and memorable experience for the graduates and their families. As we begin our program, I'd like to take a quick moment to thank all of the Atholton staff today for getting our graduates here to this point. Please stand to be recognized, Atholton staff. Rise round of applause. Yeah, there we go. All right. Remain standing for a moment. Remain standing. Look at that. If there are other educators here today, either from Howard County Public Schools or in other districts or other state, out of the countries, if you're an educator, please stand up. Okay, remain standing. Students, if any of you are planning on pursuing a career in education, if you could please stand at this moment too and join these educators. You can go ahead and be seated there. There are a lot of professions that are represented in the audience today. I know I didn't mention them all by name there, but we know that education is the one profession that creates all other professions. So it's such a noble pursuit. Thank you, educators. This past weekend, we observed Memorial Day, a time to remember and honor those who have died in service to our country. This class of students was our last class whose high school experience was disrupted by the coronavirus epidemic, which forced them to start their high school career in a virtual school environment and saw more than 1 million American lives lost to COVID-19. As we remember all the lives lost over these past 4 years, we also want to remember our class of 2024 classmates who are taking too soon from us, Ryder Stewart and Layla Shaw. I want to thank members of their families for being here today to honor their memory. As we celebrate today, we hold Ryder and Layla in our hearts. They will always be a part of Raider Nation. At this time, please join me in a moment of silence to honor all of these people that have been mentioned here. Thank you. At this time, I would like to invite Shravya Talapragada and Anaya Daigle to introduce our distinguished guests.
Atholton High School is pleased to acknowledge our special guests. We thank each of them for taking the time to share in this special occasion with us and invite them to stand for recognition as their names are called.
The Honorable Dr. Calvin Baugh, Howard County Executive.
Ms. Jennifer Swickard Mallow, Chair, Howard County Board of Education.
Dr. Yoon Liu, Vice Chair, Howard County Board of Education.
Dr. Lee Feng Chun, Howard County Board of Education.
Ms. Jackie McCoy, Howard County Board of Education.
Mr. William J. Barnes, Superintendent, Howard County Public School System.
Mr. Nicholas Novak, Principal.
The Honorable Dr. Clarence Lamb, Maryland State Senator, District 12.
The Honorable Vanessa E. Atterbury, Maryland State Delegate, District 13.
The Honorable Jessica Feldmark, Maryland State Delegate, District 12.
The Honorable Pamela Gazzoni, Maryland State Delegate, District 13.
The Honorable Dr. Terry L. Hill, Maryland State Delegate, District 12.
The Honorable Jennifer Teresa, Maryland State Delegate, District 13.
The Honorable Deb Young, Vice Chairperson of the Howard County Council, District 4.
Ms. Jennifer Robinson, Acting Chief School Management and Instructional Leadership Officer.
Mr. Jahantab Siddiqui, Chief Administrative Officer.
Mr. Pat Saunderson, Community Superintendent.
Mr. Justin Fitzgerald, Director of Schools.
Mr. Robert Motley, Principal, River Hill High School.
Ms. Lisa Smithson, Principal, Murray Hill Middle School.
Ms. Amy Jensen, Assistant Principal, Homewood.
Ms. Emma Bullock, Assistant Principal.
Ms. Markia Kelly, Assistant Principal.
Mr. Samuel Richmond.
Mr. Michael Sinisi, Athletics and Activity Manager.
And finally, we thank the Atholton High School faculty and families for joining us this afternoon to celebrate our special occasion.
The next speaker is Michelle Kim. Michelle will be attending the United States Naval Academy and is planning on majoring in aerospace engineering. During her time at Atholton, she carried the role of executive board president. While Michelle majors in aerospace engineering, she has high hopes in focusing on sustainable engineering in the aerospace industry. Please give a warm welcome to Michelle Kim.
A question we've asked ourselves time and time again. An answer that some of us feel more certain about than others. An answer we sought throughout our 4 years at Atholton. What is my talent and what am I going to do with it? However, this is not the question we should have been asking. We should have been asking ourselves how we can use our talents for the betterment of our community. Our talents are not something we can call our own. It's a communal asset. More than likely, the talent you call your own is not only built upon your dedication, but the time and efforts of others. And you might be raising your eyebrows, wanting to ask, but what about the hours I dedicated to refining my talent? What about the different hurdles I leaped to be at the place I am currently? This is not a statement to degrade your efforts, but rather to praise and bring attention to those who molded the talents you possess. We all wouldn't be standing here without those around us providing encouragement, knowledge, and sacrifice. And today is not just a celebration of the conclusion of our chapter and our efforts, but also a recognition of the hard work put in by those who shaped us into who we are today. I would like to take this time to thank our staff, teachers, and coaches who dedicated their talents to making ours better. I would like to thank every single individual who changed our lives directly or indirectly. I would like to take this time to thank every parent in this pavilion who sacrificed to nurture and enhance our talents. I urge everyone to thank those who shaped us and ask ourselves how we can change our community for the better. And lastly, I want to personally thank my parents. 엄마, 아빠, 절 키워주셔서 엄청 감사합니다.
Next up, Austin Adaranijo and Ian Martinson will be performing Wonderful, Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong.
Austin will attend Juilliard next year, majoring in French horn performance. Austin has been involved in music ever since he was 11, has been in band all 4 years while at Atholton High School. He also played in the pit for the musical Once Upon a Mattress and played with the Howard County Youth Orchestra.
Ian will attend Indiana University, majoring in music education. He's been playing piano since he was 9 years old and has been in band for 4 years at Atholton, as well as a concert pianist for the choir. He used his talents as concertmaster for the orchestra and the drumline section leader for the marching band. Outside of the music realm, he earned his Eagle Scout award this past June.
Congratulations, Ian and Austin, for all of your achievements. And audience, we hope you enjoy their amazing performance.
The next speakers are Naomi McKenna and Samantha Wynn. Naomi will be attending Amherst College and Samantha will be attending the University of Maryland. Together, they were president and vice president of the National Honor Society. They plan on going into law and medicine, respectively, having led mock trial and the pre-med club throughout their high school careers. Their speeches focused on how actions are important, but true success is determined by character.
Graduates, families, friends, and staff, thank you for being here today to celebrate and reflect on this important milestone.
All of us, walking across the stage today, have heard the same questions time after time again throughout this past year.
What are you going to do after high school?
Are you going to college?
Finding a job?
Traveling the world?
Nothing speaks more prominently to this obsession of doing more than LinkedIn, a site most of us are incredibly familiar with. This esteemed corner of the internet is dedicated to displaying the experiences, awards, and credentials of its users, creating personal, unique halls of fame.
It's so easy to get caught up in the titles, accolades, and achievements bestowed upon others. However, some traits cannot be represented by the confines of a measly 2,000 character limit. Amidst all of this, one inquiry has remained unsaid. What will you be after high school?
Contrary to LinkedIn, the successes of the class of 2024 will be shown through who we are. After all, everyone here is a human being rather than a human doing.
Atholton has not only instilled knowledge within our minds, but has molded attitudes through the little things.
Students who pack extra food for their classmates at lunch.
Teachers who are willing to bring in donuts for their entire class.
And friends who host late-night study sessions for their friends.
As we embark upon our separate journeys, we will learn how to make individual differences. Our diplomas will not only display our many accomplishments from these past 4 years, but will represent our characters.
Our graduates will not only become doctors, saving the lives of the patients, but they will be individuals who choose compassion each and every day.
Some will serve as world-renowned lawyers, maintaining a confident spirit of perseverance, both within the courtroom and beyond.
Maybe some of us will even go on to be educators, inspiring the triumphs of future generations.
To sum it up, in the future, we will examine each other beyond our LinkedIn profiles, inspiring true connections by focusing on who we are rather than what we do. Once again, thank you and congratulations to the class of 2024.
Hi, my name is Naomi Barber. Today I will be introducing the Senior Class Teacher of the Year, Miss Amani Henson. But before she comes up here, I would like to tell you what she means to me. Miss Henson was my world history teacher during junior year at Atholton. On my first day in her class, she made me read out loud, and I was certain I wasn't gonna like her. But during that year, she grew on me. She became my favorite teacher at Atholton. She gave me a safe space at school. She has always been there for me no matter what. She gives the best advice. She made my hard days bearable, and she is the most supportive teacher I have ever had. I don't think I would have made it this far without her. Coming from all your students, Ms. Henson, we love you and we thank you. Please help me with welcoming the 2023-2024 Atholton High School Teacher of the Year, Ms. Amani Henson.
right, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, Naomi, so much. Many people say that young people are not resilient or that you all are not ready for the real world, but I say differently. You all have been met with adversity in every possible way. You all started high school online, and yet you all overcame COVID and made it here. Some of you all had to deal with issues at home, loss of friends, bad test grades, but yet you all made it here. Others had to balance jobs, sports, extracurriculars, taking care of family members, and oh yeah, school, but you all made it here. Every hurdle you all have had to face, you all have overcome, and that's what makes you guys resilient. I know many of you know the famous hand motions to Ariana Grande's Thank You, Next, and let me tell you all, this has been my anthem since 2019. No, not because I was boy crazed, but because it has a valuable lesson hidden in between the lyrics. To every obstacle I have to face, I say, thank you, next. Because I knew that those obstacles would propel me to greater heights. So class of 2024, I urge you all to use Ariana Grande's words in your everyday life as you embark on your next journey. Some of you are leaving high school with medical assistantships and going to become doctors. Some of you are going to play football in Division I schools and while also hoping to become lawyers. Others are going to live out their dream of getting a degree in environmental science so you can better this aching world. Some of you are going to join our armed forces or go to your service academy so that you can defend this great nation. To all of you, I say go for it and shoot for even higher. Why? Because each and every single one of you are going to be great and do great things. Just remember that when struggles, obstacles, or hurdles come your way, don't get upset, don't linger in the obstacle, let it take form in your life, and in the end, say thank you, next, knowing that in the end, it will all be worth it. I love you all, class of 2024, and I hope you all keep being amazing.
At this time, I'd like to introduce our County Executive, Dr. Calvin Ball, to say a few remarks.
Well, hello, Atholton class of 2024. Superintendent Barnes, congratulations on your new role. This is a phenomenal way to begin your tenure and celebrate our future leaders and change makers. To the family and friends of our graduates and to all of the amazing educators who helped write chapters of our graduates' lives to this point, congratulations and well done. Graduates, please make some noise for your family, loved one, teachers, all who supported you. And to our incredible graduates, congratulations, you did it. Today we are celebrating the closure of one chapter of your lives, but it is the first day of your next chapter. Today we celebrate all that you have accomplished, and we celebrate all that you will become. Today we celebrate you, our Raiders. As you close this latest chapter in your lives, please allow me to share some thoughts with you while following the 3 B's of delivering a high-quality speech. Be poignant, be brief, and then be seated. Poet and civil rights activist Maya Angelou reminds us that you may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. As each of you began your high school career as freshmen, the world was indelibly changed by the COVID-19 pandemic. As you were preparing to excel in some of your most formative years, The world was completely shut down, and along with it, for so many, so were your hopes, dreams, aspirations, and expectations. You did not control all the events that happened to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. You chose to become beacons of hope. You chose to dig deep within and stay determined. You chose each other. And most importantly, you chose to stop at nothing in order to succeed and thrive. Your life chapters to this point reflect remarkable resilience, demonstrate diligence, and illustrate unparalleled passion and purpose. As you move into your next journey, you will not control all of the events that may happen to you. However, as you close this chapter and begin to write the next chapter in your lives, remember the pain that you felt and replace that with purpose. Remember the trials that you've endured and replace those with triumphs. Remember the suffering that you've overcome and replace that with success. You can decide not to be reduced. You can decide to become the biggest, boldest versions of yourselves. You can decide as the authors of your own stories. Write the next chapter of your lives, and you can decide how you will be known. Be known as the class of courage, the class of compassion, the class of conviction. Raiders, this is your moment. Meet it. Congratulations again, and we love you.
Good afternoon. I am very excited for my first graduation speech here at Atholton and my 14th as a principal. If you didn't know this, every class I've been at school, wherever I've been principal, they've heard a different speech. So you are in for something completely original this afternoon. So without further ado, let's get started. Good morning, River Hill class of 2013. Sorry, wrong one. Wait, wrong one. All right, here it is. Good evening, Howard Lions. Nope, that's not it either. All right, here we go. This is it. This is the original speech. Good afternoon, Raider Nation. There it is. Class of 2024, I am so excited to celebrate you today as my first graduating class at Atholton High School. But I would be remiss if I did not mention Mr. Motley, who also shares in this honor there. Let's have another round of applause for Mr. Motley. I had thought about having him come up and then quarter way, or like right, he does 3/4 of the speech, and then I come and do the last 1/4, just to kind of replicate what your experience has been. But he has a speech tomorrow, so he said he's good. He said, you do you. So I know we didn't spend a lot of time together during this last year, but in that brief time, I have enjoyed seeing your successes in the classroom, on the athletic fields, on stage, in the community where you have represented our school with pride. I know that you are going to do great things as you leave the hallowed halls of Atholton High School and put all that you have learned to good use. You have definitely come a long way, but I have to admit that I had my doubts a little early on in the year. If you remember back during your first graduation meeting, I took some time to share how important it was as you become adults and enter the real world to be patient, to focus, to just listen and resist the temptation of those distractions around you, whether it's your cell phone, your friends, anything that's going on that distracts you. In a 30-minute meeting, it was a struggle for some of you, just as I'm sure that you're struggling right now. But don't worry, we only have 4 more hours to go. We'll be over soon, okay? So anyway, at that class meeting, I started thinking about the fact that it reminded me of the famous Stanford marshmallow experiment. None of you remember that there. Some of you might have actually learned about this in whether it's Mr. Jones or Mr. Krasilovsky's psychology classes there. But what you might not know about this experiment is it was back in the 70s. These researchers, they said, all right, we have a study around kids who are about 4 or 5 years old, and they wanted to test their patience in delaying gratification. They gave them a marshmallow and told them if you waited about 15 minutes that they would then get 2 marshmallows. Sounds good, right? In these different studies they completed, the researchers found that children were able to wait longer for those 2 marshmallows, tended to have better life outcomes as measured by SAT scores, educational attainment, and other life measures. Wow, pretty impressive. So I thought it would be fun if we did a little Stanford marshmallow experiment of our own. So, staff, if you could right now, go ahead. So we'll have some marshmallows out here. You're gonna come around here. We have a bag of marshmallows for our graduates, and I also made arrangements for you up on stage to do this Stanford marshmallow experiment too. So take one and pass it on, okay? Remember, don't eat it, okay? I know it's tempting. You're like, oh my goodness, it looks so good. Tasty marshmallow. Here's your marshmallow coming around. Don't eat it. You have to resist the temptation to gobble up your marshmallow, because when you come up on stage to receive your diploma, you're gonna give me that marshmallow and you're gonna get an even better reward. And no, it's not 2 marshmallows, okay? So you'll see when you get it there. Keep passing those marshmallows around. All right, make sure you get one to hold on to. So as our graduates are eyeing up these marshmallows and deciding whether they can hold off eating it, I'm sure that there's a great deal of curiosity among our families about what their kids are gonna do. I can practically hear those conversations in the audience. Don't eat it, Jimmy. Just wait, Taylor. Be patient. You're sitting there, I can see you're looking in. You're like, what is my graduate doing? Did they eat it already? I'm not worried about Brandon eating it, but I sure as hope he doesn't stick it in someone's ear. That's my boy. Tell me when it's over, I can't watch. Students, as we continue our experiment here, I have some good news and some bad news. So the good news is that more recent studies have debunked the predictive nature of the marshmallow experiment. As the researchers asserted, with the marshmallow waiting times, we found no statistically meaningful relationships with any of the outcomes we studied. But don't celebrate too soon, because today's experiment doesn't doom you to a lifetime of living in your parents' basement if you eat your marshmallow, or like that guy in the front row already ate his marshmallow. But I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge that self-control to delay gratification, that ability to resist temptation now to get something you want later, that is essential to achieving your short-term and your long-term goals. Indeed, research on the workplace shows great values in employees who possess self-control. So yes, you will need to know how to do that. So if there's a lesson for you to learn as you conclude your year with Principal Novak, besides, of course, the fact that you're gonna be caught in a tardy sweep if you're not on time and ready to learn. So please remember, don't eat the marshmallows right away. Hold on. So congratulations, class 2024. You will get a special keepsake when you get that. You got your marshmallow? Okay, hold on to it. So like I said, bring that up on stage when you come there. A special keepsake here to remember 2024 and Atholton High School, okay? We can't begin to see what your post-high school journeys will entail and what you accomplish. Congratulations, graduates. Dr. Chen and Mr. Barnes, as principal of Atholton High School, I hereby certify that the members of the class of 2024 have met all the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Howard County Public School System and the Maryland State Department of Education. They are eligible to receive a Maryland High School diploma, a certificate of completion, certificate of attendance, or certificate of achievement. And at this time, I'll bring up our superintendent, Mr. Bill Barnes, for remarks and to get going with our conferring of diplomas. Thank you.
Not quite sure how to follow a marshmallow speech, but we'll give her a go. Good afternoon to the Raiders of this Atholton High School class of 2024. I'm honored to be with you today to celebrate your individual and collective accomplishments. I have the pleasure of looking directly at those who will lead our community and lead our nation. And from where I stand, I can tell you, those of you in the audience, our future looks so bright. Parents, guardians, siblings, family, and friends, I commend you for all you've done to help your graduates reach this moment. You've been a valued partner working with the school system to set your graduate up for success. And I also want to acknowledge every teacher and staff member who has been part of your journey since the first day you entered our school system. Your teachers and support staff have given so much of themselves to prepare you for what lies ahead. I also want to thank County Executive Ball for the kind words and for being a staunch advocate for education, as well as all elected officials on stage this afternoon, and including our board members, for honoring our graduates today. I look forward to our partnership in the coming years. Graduates, your journey to this moment required an extraordinary level of grit, determination, and hard work. Think about the road you've traveled. You began school at a very young age with certain dreams about what you wanted your life to be. Along the way, you experienced unexpected challenges. Some challenges were exceedingly hard, but clearly they were not too hard for this group. This graduating class was impacted by the pandemic, personal tragedies, social challenges, health concerns, and circumstances that could have derailed a less impressive group, but not you. You persevered. And the dreams you had when you were younger, they evolved, and you became interested, even passionate in so many areas. You realized and developed your talents and abilities, and that has led you to achieving great personal and collective success. When I reflect on the Atholton High School class of 2024, I think about success you've had in performing arts, athletics, and your countless academic achievements. I think about this class earning more than $9 million in scholarship offers. And I think about 3 students who will be attending a military academy and those with ROTC scholarships. Each of you has already achieved so much and are ready to enter the workforce, military, college, or technical school. And your next journey will require extraordinary levels of grit, determination, and hard work, traits that you already possess and have demonstrated. Today, many people may tell you to go out there to make us proud, but graduates, I want you to go out there and make yourself proud. Because I stand here today looking into the future, and the future, from where I see it, looks very bright. Congratulations and best wishes as you work to achieve your dreams. Principal Novak, before the thousands of individuals in attendance here at Meriwether Post Pavilion and the thousands more watching virtually, I proudly accept the graduates of the Atholton High School class of 2024. Congratulations, graduates. And it is my honor to introduce Board of Education member Dr. Lifeng Chen.
Congratulations, class 2024 readers. You have grown so much and have achieved so much in the last 4 years. I was filled with the immense joys and proud as I standing here today. To the parents gathered here, I share the same emotions. As a fellow parent witnessing my daughter's graduation this year, from the tender years of the kindergarten to this milestone of the independence and the capability, where has the time gone? As you embark on the next journey, the myriad experiences are waiting for you. Excitement achievements, challenges, and yes, hardship. Life with all its nuances offer rich flavors, sweet success, bit setbacks, and sour challenges. We parents have experienced many events since our high school graduate. Today, I recommend you find some time to zooming way out, and contemplate the choices and the decision lie ahead. First, consider the scale of the time and the existence. Reflect on the billion years of our Earth's history and acknowledge the extraordinary privilege it is to stand here today. Our ancestors, distance and reason, have paved the way for us through resilience and the perseverance against many odds. Most of us are graced with only 80 years with this beautiful planet. How will you choose to spend your precious time? Next, ponder the scale of the space and our infinitesimal presence within the cosmos. Contemplate the infinite expanse of the observed universe with its billions of galaxies and stars, including our own Milky Way. How much can we truly comprehend and how much remain undiscovered? Consider your role in relationship to yourself, others, and our planet Earth. How will you treat them with care and reverence? Lastly, allow me as a parent to express a few wishes to each of you. My first wish is for your safety, number one priority, wherever your adventure may lead you. Secondly, prioritize your health. Eat well, sleep well. For a sound body and mind are the bedrock of exploration and discovery. And finally, embrace the spirit of adventure. Seize the boundless opportunities that await you, knowing that the mistakes and the challenges are simply stepping stones on the path of life. Remember, life is a magnificent journey, brimming with the beauty and the wonder. Congratulations once again, Class 2024 readers. The world is waiting for your brilliance. Thank you, and it's time to get your diploma. Thank you.
Congratulations, class of 2024. Sophia Ariana Abasane. Hamza Khaled Abdel Motagali. Austin Teme Aranijo. Khalil Olufemi Adebayo. Ibukun Oluwa Adenuga. Tony Melchizedek Akintemi. Joseph Elamayu. Miriam Bukhar Ali. Ava Grace Alvarez. Shams Amin. Grant Kavika Anderson. Elijah David Applebaum. Fabian Antonio Aragon. Guadalupe Arias. Thomas Michael Ames. Nora Arnaut. Andrew Joseph Arthungle. Andrew Atetia. Amy Oluwashion Oluwatoyosi Awashika. Zain Nabil Beg. Maisi Deanira Ball. Naomi Ayana Barber. Nora Maria Barden. Bridget Victoria Bardini. Ava Marley Barnes. Joshua John Barrett. Maria Bebu. Mia Ruth Becker. Matthias Belai.
Naomi Belai. Heather Harrison Bell. Zachary Hunter Bellows. Katia Michelle Bersion. Armand Zishan Bati. Lily Marina Benia Arnold. Kaylor D. Bonsu. Farah Bobsol. Quinlan Clance Boyle. Alexander Christopher Brown. Kyrie Nacion Brown. Taylor Olivia Brown. Kennedy Sierra Burton. Evan Thomas Cade. Catherine Calderon Montejo. Kendi Maya Ajua Caldwell. Axel Leonardo Campos. Satara Milana, Canada. Cameron Elizabeth Cariff. Madeline Elizabeth Carter. Izzy Alexis Centers. Liliana Sky Cerna. Lucia Chacon. Sonia McMahenough Cherrywalla. Alina Charney. Jeremiah Donnell Nicholas Chester. Andrew Ming Chung. Ethan Sungji Choi. Andrew Jean Christensen. Ariel Jade Clark. Megan Marie Clark. Kalina Bree Cockeron. Oluwashina David Coker.
Mason Elijah Coleman. Brittany Jasmine Cuellar. Laurel Jace Cuevas. Dylan Jacob Cummins. Sarah Grace Cuomo. Akash Christian Dada. Rajiv Lakshmi Demira. Jordan Tyree Davis. Reginald Santabanos de los Reyes. Dion Jordan Dent. Bianca Carbaron Descalzo. Alexis Nimele Doe. Matias Dragati Velasquez. Jeffrey Tata Dromo. Jason Dwayne Duval. Jeremiah Prevail Edwards. Alasia Nicole Eldridge. Olivia Ruth Elliott. Maria Lynn Emmons. Mark Anthony Enamorado. Emilson Ronaldo Espinoza Garcia. A. Marie Mia Eubanks. Colby James Evans. Ini Olua Faith Fatukasi. Kayla Marie Ferguson. Lauren Paris Ferguson.
Keegan Mackenzie Fife. Dustin Wallace Flaker. Natalia Yasmin Flores Rosales. Amber Gabrielle Floyd. Sarah Ariana Ford. Gregory Francois. Sebastian Francois. Joy Leilani Franklin. Gabrielle Havayana Freund. Maya S. Fuller. Nadine Chinmay Gangasetti. Isabel Rose Garcia. Rosabel Garcia Amaya. Yasmin Miriam Gaston. Nahom Berhanu Getachew. Hallie Robertson Getty. Marvin Sean Gordon. Anthony Christopher Graham. Carly Jordan Greenberger. Triana Amaya Green. Ella Rose Greenwood. Gianna Hemolele Gregory. Patrick Douglas Grogan. Mayor Gulati. Denton Gavin Guy Williams. Mohammed Musa Hayder. Jacob Austin Hall.
Daniel Robert Hamilton. Elizabeth Ann Hankey. Selma Hassanein. Alex K. Howe. Wency Gan. Xavier Henry. Weston L. Ho. Eleanor Chuhan Holmes. Ella Marie Howarth. Evan Michael Huggins. Abbas Hussein. Ibuka O. Igwibe. Charles Jackson. Naomi Felicia Jackson. Noelle Alexandria Maxine Jackson. Abdullah E. Jain. Abraham Jamal. Kristen Alana Janvier. Brenda Jaramillo.
Khalil Osahar Johnson. Malachi Tehran Johnson. Zaire Habiba Johnson. Maya Shafel Jones. Kaya Nicole Joseph. Madeline Giroux Joy. Joseph Tang Khan. Zoya Kung. Kevin Bixa Konet. Om Kanthin. Fatumata Kanyi. Vinayak Kumar Kapoor. Devjot Kaur. Kathleen Claire Kelly.
Morgan Lee Kelly. Christina Grace Gamansi. Alina Akil Khan. Elias Tesfu Kodani. Maddie McGlone Kilroy. Andrew Kim. Michelle Minju Kim. Paul Minjin Kim.
Jason Jordan King. Jeffrey Brian Kentu. Jessica Mi Jung Kwan. Francis P. LaBarbara. Alexander William Lake. Cameron Rose Lane. Jasmine Naima Nanobi Land. Brianna Amariah LaRosa. Zachary Michael Lascola. Lucian Paolo Laverde. Sunny Marina Lechner. Kylie Paige LeConte. Cameron Jacoby Lee. Edward Jinho Lee. Henry Jules Ledger. Jason Benjamin Lilly. Blake Edward Logan. Aaron James Lutz. Juan Moses Nazario Makatongnai. Tobias McCormack. Tashai Amani Madison.
Ava Manzarani. Gerson Marty. Andrew Joseph Marr. Chris Martin. Ian Charles Martinson. Tyler Sean Matthews. Aiden William McCardle. Hannah Kate McGrath. Naomi Luella McKenna. Nevin Joseph McMillan. Eva Natalie Mendoza. Adam Marwan. Mathoni Michuki. Joseph Milamano. Madison Renee Millwood. Macy Aminda Modrell Osorio. Jackson Michael Molinari. James Alexander Monkovich. Samuel Eldon Moody. Rizel D'Angelo Moore. Makai Marcel Rosen Moraes.
Marda Jaya Musa. Joshua Tyrone Myrick. Jennifer Yujung Na. Olive Zelandui Naya. Ron Alexander Neal. Kaolin Josephine Needham. Anthony Emery Gonsi. Nicholas Bao No. Hui Bao Win. Samantha Win. Sophie Emma Nixon. Elijah Jamil Nyorker. Abigail Marie Obenchain. Aiden Arthur Obenchain. Faith Isabel O'Connor. Daniel O'Gordy. Eniola Victoria Ogunji. Okbeolua Oreayo Ogunmoala. Joshua O. Olivia Brown Okoro. Vivian Sophia Oliva. Tyler Daniel Ostrowski. Omar Idris Palmer. Kayla Anne-Marie Penelope Parkins.
Dylan Mahesh Patel. Mayori Rosalie Pereira. Helen Juliana Peterson. Lin Hung Fan. Malia J. Paishripano. Nathan Alexander Pisanik. Caitlin Bell Plass. Cooper Joseph Pollock. Jazara Nicole Porter. Ezra Masaji Prester. Jordan Nicole Price. Ishan Shiv Panakul. Mercy M. Rao. Micah Sadir Rao. Clarence Reed V. Michelangelo Dominic Rennan. Logan Nathaniel Rhodes. Ella June Rhodes. Jason Rivera Hernandez. Ion Heather Risby. Beth Caitlin Roberts. Caden Antonio Roberts. Joshua Emmanuel Rodriguez.
Thomas Lee Rosenblum. Joel Jonathan Sabir. Zohair Mehdi Safdar. Anusha Saha. Sophia Lily Saunders. Brandon Christian Scott. Vance Edison Scott. Olivia Grace Situ. Emily Grace Siegel. Shala Fola Sayanka. Allison Jolie Simone. Parker Scott Samat. Amir Khalid Shahid. J. Raj Sean Mugum. Itamar Sharentnikov. Kenneth Kenta Shoemate. Naresh Dilshawn Silva. Kanaya Vontae Sims. Julius Edward Jordan Sinclair. Neil Singh. Amani Angeli Smith. Nyla Jolie Smith. Sanaya Nicole Smith. Angelica Adriana Smithson. Anna Elena Somerville.
Tamara Renee Somerville. Rachel Tabine Sun. Samuel Hayuk Sun. Justin Anthony Soriano. Sydney K. Sotuyo. Dimitri Andrew Soviet. Catherine Marie Steinberg. Hannah Laura Stern. Luke Alexandra Strovel. Alexandra Suhina. Michelle Alexandra Sok. Marley Ann Sullivan. Jacob Isamu Tagawa Brain. Shravia Talapragada. Sarah Elizabeth Tan. Naomi Tedros Teki. Esmeralda Tepatilla, Lillian Sophia Taby, Camden Blake Tebow, Kira Ann Timmerman, Jalea Anna Torre, Taylor Marie Uxtons, Daniel Alexander Umana, Grace Dorothy Varda.
Joshua Biju Varghese, Tyler Claude Vassell, Andrea Carolina Vidal, Alejandro Toribio Villanueva Duran, Elias Waham, Paul Nathaniel Ware, Carson Douglas Wargo, Elias Parker Warren, Justin Ways Hinnant, Elena Marie Webb, Aisha Chriselle Webster, Logan Tyler West, Reagan Lynn West, Aiden Patrick Whalen, Isabella Irish White, William Aiden Wilkie, Elias Fletcher Willard, Anila Tahia Williams, Cameron Amir Williams, Leah Ariana Williams, Tiana Tiffany Wilson, Catherine Claire Wood, Emmeline Rose Woodworth, Josh Wright, Natalie Ann Zeff, Livia Zhao, Brendan James Zimmerman, Alejandro Toribio Villanueva Duran,
Dr. Chen, please allow the following Howard County Public School System staff members to award their children's diplomas. The Honorable Vanessa Atterbury, Maryland State Delegate, District 13, accompanied by Marlon Oates. Sienna Renee Oates. Vanessa Adams, Clemens Crossing Elementary School. Aaliyah Zamira Adams. Sarah Schmidt, Mount Hebron High School. Jacob Tyler Ashiel. Jana Barrett, Deep Run Elementary School and Bryant Woods Elementary School. Daniel Shea Barrett. Leah Billingsley, Clemens Crossing Elementary School. Malia Caroline Shia Billingsley. Steve Braun, Atholton High School. Sophia Liwach Braun. Barry Daygold, Bowman Bridge Elementary School. Anaya Nichelle Daygold. Renelle Burgess, Wild Lake High School. Daye Robert DeBoard, Jr. Hama Hussein, Reservoir High School. Alimsa Irfan Khan. Layla Bigdeli, Rockburn Elementary School. Keon Laurie. Jennifer Murky, Limekiln Elementary School. Joseph Nathaniel Murky. Eric Morris, Central Office. Rachel Elizabeth Morris. Wanda McDonald, Elkridge Elementary School. Jordan Renee Nepperud. Emily Perry, Wild Lake Middle School. Zachary Richard Perry. Maria Salazar, the Judy Center at Cradle Rock Elementary School. Rebecca Leah Salazar. Jamika Tatum, Bryant Woods Elementary School and Stevens Forest Elementary School. Justin Michael Tatum. Lorraine Zanin, Duckett's Lane Elementary School. Brooke Austin Zanin. As president of the class of 2024, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our family and friends for joining us today. We have made it to the moment that signifies the next step in our journeys. Will the graduating class of 2024 please stand for the turning of the tassel?
Graduates, you may recess. Go ahead, go.